Good,
No problem.
good evening, Amanda and Andy. And how are you tonight?
Good. Amanda, you?
Yeah, I had a busy weekend or busy Saturday. I had an interview at 5 o'clock on Saturday morning on the radio.
That's good. How did it go?
Yeah, it went okay to say it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I don't make any sense at that time, so I made some sense, I think.
Yeah, there's not much going on in terms of what's happening. There's so much happening at the moment. So lockdown started on Friday, which means that I couldn't go into the studio today, but I was told that I can do remote recording of the show, so that's in progress.
It's very common, Colleen, very common, because Amanda, tell Colleen what your friend Ruth does in their radio program.
Yeah, my friend Ruth's been doing it, I think, since the first lockdown in March. So she's been recording all of her shows and sending them in.
Right. Oh my goodness. So she does it as well?
Yeah. Colleen, she does it on the telephone. Her laptop broke straight away, did. So my boy, I couldn't sneeze yet. Man, you carry on my sneeze first.
Okay. Yeah, she does a lot of interviews and things like that, and then she'll mix it in with music, and I think she uses her own music as well, because she's got quite a big collection of music.
Right. Oh, that's really interesting. But we can't just do the music that we want to do. It has to go by schedule, because there are many heads of departments who do the sorting out of the music and all the different areas of the show and what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, I think because she's got so much music at home, it's like maybe not all of it would be suitable, but she has some that would be suitable for the radio station.
Oh, that's interesting. But does she have to let them know what she wants to play in the first?
Yeah, because she introduces it, so she must tell them what she's playing.
Okay. Right, that's interesting. So how does she get the music? Does she have it on vinyl or on MP3 or on the computer?
I don't know where she's got it, but she's got a big collection of all different kinds of music. She's got a bit of a varied taste as well. Some of the music she's played before is a bit like really old-fashioned.
Right.
Yeah, there was a case, Colleen, when me and Amanda did a 2-hour Saturday back in January, a 2-hour interview, and she caught me out completely, because I don't know if you know this, Colleen, but I do admin Facebook group. There's 60 singers, Scott Walker, in a really big group, an official group, and she put a Scott Walker track on. I was telling her, I said to her on the break, what do you know about that? Because I didn't think she knew about that, so that was quite funny, that was. Because she caught me completely out there, she did.
Right. Are they still a group or not? I've never heard of them.
No, they're two. They had a massive hit in 1965 when Sun Ain't Gonna Shine anymore. Two of them are dead now, so the band doesn't carry on anymore. There's only the drummer left alive now.
No, I remember the song. I remember the song. Yeah. Is it
The lead singer went Scott Walker went solo after that.
Ain't No Sunshine. Is it Ain't No Sunshine When You're Gone or something?
He did a cover of that, but that's not his song.
Okay.
Made a structure for it, so that's why. So they had a big hit in the 70s called No Regrets as well. That sort of big hit that was. So, and then another one, where they had to go to the Tory party on, but Make It Easy on Yourself, which is the Tory party did it at the poll tax thing. Make it easy yourself, pay up basically in the late 80s, and they could stink on that one. But they had a couple of massive number one hits to it.
Right.
Certainly that's why. So at the day they were a massive band, but I like Scott Walker, that's all. So.
Yeah,
I like his late stuff. It goes really experimental.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why. So it's certainly not radio friendly. That's for sure. So.
Nice. So how have you been doing? What have you been up to? Have you been doing any Zoom meetings?
Colleen, you've dropped again.
Have you done any Zoom meetings?
1 minute. I can't say yes. Sorry.
I think it's your headphones.
Yeah, it is.
I'll call headphones, okay? Can you
Yeah.
ladies hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah, definitely.
Wrap the headphones in. Okay, I was going to say to you, Zoom meetings, what have we done? I did yesterday, Colleen. Yes, I told you about this, man, didn't I? I went and did. You remember I told you, Colleen, I was doing the session with one of the members of Survivor.
Yeah.
I did that last Thursday.
Do you have a
Wow,
clip?
solid game.
Do you have a clip of it?
Lovely man, lovely guy. You know, we ended up doing, Colleen, this little placket a
Yeah.
lot of issues last week on Tuesday onwards, and it crashed on me because of updates. The updates messed it up, and I was struggling to work. It crashed me out half an hour before due to the session last week. And I was going to, you logged into Zoom. I went into this shows you what you do. I think anything with interviews. I logged into Zoom on the phone. I thought, I better tell him, it's got a laptop down. I don't want to come back up in time. And he said, I'm in the studio. I'll tell you what, I'll record it. So basically, he recorded the interview for me. It about 35 minutes. Very, very nice man he was. So tell him all about his time when he worked on the original Karate Kid film. He did an extra on the original Karate Kid film.
Have you got an extract that we can play on air?
No, I can't. When I release it, Lee, I'll give you an extract. Is that fair enough?
Yeah. Do you have the?
I'll send it to you eventually. Okay?
No, don't worry. No, so we can't put a small extract on the podcast today. Next week or anything like that. No.
I'll go double check on releasing it. When I can release it, I'm releasing it. I'll send you an extract in advance.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I'll go into it and I'll pick out a minute or two for you. Okay.
Do you have?
No problem with that. That's all. That'll be it. He's a nice bloke, and everyone's going to enjoy hearing it anyway. That's for sure. So.
Do you have an extract of the TED Talk that you did?
The what?
The TED Talk. You know the talk that you did.
No, I've got so that I can send you a link to that. You can send you a link there. You can rip it yourself in. To be honest with you, I'd probably hold off on that one. I was happy with it. I don't really want to release it further. So I'll get you extra of the Survivor podcast next week. I'll promise you that now. Okay.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. If we can't play it on the podcast, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not something I want to play the podcast.
No.
So I'll hold off on that. The Survivor one, yeah, I'll have a re-listen to it, and over the week, and I'll get some achievement in the week. So everybody, tune in next week, and we'll hear an extract from one of the key bodies from Survivor, going into quite candid history about the band as well, where one of the I'll play the extract here next week. He talks about the one that stuck in my notes. He talks about a story, his first gig on Survivor, and what they've done so straight on with it. That was really funny. So, that's what they do this week. So, Amanda, what else have you done this week? You've not done anything else, Amanda?
After the interview on Saturday, it's been pretty quiet, but I've got the awards ceremony on Friday, which is possibly going to go into early Saturday because it's American time. And my book's a finalist, so I'm hoping it wins, but I don't think it will.
You never know. It could win because of the situation. It could be that some judges prefer your one or the other, and then they have to decide at the end what makes one stand out from the rest. And it's nothing to do with who's the winner or not, because I think at the end of the day you're a winner because the book seems to appeal to them anyway.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be able to say he's been a finalist even if it doesn't win the prize.
Yeah. So
I've got a podcast on next Monday, Colleen, actually, and this will interest Amanda as well, where by a local writer called Andrew Shanahan. I'm doing this at 7 o'clock next week, and we'll be at home next week. Guys and girls, we'll be recording this one earlier. And Amanda, what was this book about before and after? You want to tell Colleen?
There's a picture of a big bourbon on the front, and it's about a 601-pound overweight man who needs to be airlifted out of his flat so he can have his leg amputated. And then the end of the world begins, and he gets stuck on this crane, and he has this really dramatic weight loss because he can't get off this crane, and there's all zombies all over the place, below his flat.
Sounds really sci-fi. Is it sci-fi kind of movie?
It's a book. It's a comedy sort of zombie apocalypse book.
All right. So, yeah, what's it called?
Before and after. If you look for it on Amazon, you'll recognise it because there's a picture of a bourbon on it.
Right. Okay. Sounds interesting for Christmas, I suppose. If anyone wants to get a gift.
It's proven a big seller, Colleen, as well, actually. That's why. So we've got Amanda's done an extract for him on a reading of an extract podcast, which reads bits out of the book with permission. And I'm doing a full-on session next week, so next Monday. So I believe he's a very nice man, actually, because I first heard the name when they did an interview with Root on Root's radio program a couple of weeks ago. It was a nice bloke, Amanda, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I've got that one coming up podcast-wise, and I've got a few posts coming up you won't know as well. So I've got plenty to do. Lots of people I want to chat to for the years out. You know that I mean as well. And I'm also doing as well, Colleen, on my notes are really bad on it. Saturday the 14th of November, we've announced we're going to do another paid workshop as well, Colleen, as well.
Right. Yeah. So that in next week, I think it should be, I'm doing a small talk on the National City Park Zoom meeting. It might be a Zoom meeting, but it is like a forum, an online forum. So, because National City Park can't have an event with a gathering, so they're doing it online this year, and I'll be doing a small talk then. Yeah, so I have to prepare some photos. I think I've got quite a few, so I have to send that in before the talk. That's on Thursday, the 29th of October.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff, Cliff. Good stuff. Give us a next week how it goes, and we'll look forward to hearing more about that. So
yeah.
Sorry, my nose is really bad tonight. I'm sneezing just so I had a big sneezing fit just before we went on air. So my nose is just running like anything at the minute. So
are you okay though? You're not.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a sneezing bit before we came on air. So
you haven't lost.
Drop in temperature.
You haven't lost your taste or smell, have you?
No, it's not that. Not likely. I've had 2 breathing.
I don't think the virus makes you sneeze anyway, does it?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, good point there. Yeah, I don't think so. No. Yeah. So is it Andy? Are you there?
Hello? Yeah. Just sneezing again. So I just don't know. You don't make more sense of it. I'm not going to get graphic, but I've done another sneezing and I'm not going to run the top and all these tissues in a minute, so it happens, like I said. So, but I've not been clear, not a lot of report this week. I've got 4 poems getting published in an American journal on Halloween, actually, or on ghost stories.
Congratulations!
I'm getting paid $20 for it, so
yeah.
I said I've got that coming up, and I don't think we're pretty quiet at the moment, aren't we, really now? So.
Yeah, because I've been busy most weekends, so I think I'm just trying to quiet things down a little bit now.
Yeah, because I don't want to do anything this weekend at all. I'm just have a quite peaceful weekend then, trying to relax a lot. So I said, because you think of it like I'm working 5 days a week, one way or another, and then basically we're both doing stuff in the evening. Amanda works for the day for copyright, so it's not been stopping for weeks now, really, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not been stopping us also. How's your shopping going?
Yeah, I'm just completely busy, just like doing this, that, and the other, and just doing as much as I can with the talks, because that's the sort of thing that I do anyway, and I'm wanting to do more and more talks, because I've done like performance poetry, as I mentioned, but I've not seen or had a chance to look at the list of performing poetry around the area. I could possibly look online and see if I can join that. That would be a good idea. Like do an online performance poetry.
No. I'm always a firm believer. You've got to, as an artist, you've got to push yourself all the time to try different things all the time. I think if you don't, it's not your life goes. If you don't keep pushing on trying different things, as an artist and a way of art, we go stale basically. Definitely with that. Colleen,
Yes, exactly. Good night, Tara. Tune in next week. Night.